Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's a daily today. I just have to keep checking to see if I'm recording or not. It'd be nice to have like a second monitor hooked up. I mean, if I had room, I could set up a second monitor, but I really don't. Okay, it's Isaac Run today, Isaac Daily. All the way to Mega Satan, huh? Okay. It is Sunday, November 21st, 2021. Can you believe it? This magnet is actually really good. I just premiered my video earlier today, which was the item tier list video. All 700, I think 735 items, if I'm not mistaken. And so, yeah, that was a long video to do too. That was like about 4.5 hours long. I was starting to lose my voice and getting real tired at the tail end of it. But I pulled through. I could have expanded some things a little bit on it, but I think that's just good enough. I'm not gonna go back and re-record it and stuff, because, yeah. Those are just my opinions of what I think about each of the items. I mean, everybody's opinion is different and stuff, so. I did get a comment about some stuff that, you know, kind of a little bit of disagreements with things, but that's fine. Everybody's different to how they sort that kind of stuff out by priority. And a lot of tinner rocks in here, by the way. Joker. Pennywise. Let's try it. Okay. Hey, look at that. Huge damage up. Huge big time plays. I got back from the store too recently. Got some groceries. And yeah, and then I've got a couple of more gifts coming in. I've got to wrap once they come in, which I think they will be here either tomorrow or the next day. Some Christmas stuff. I might get some more gifts, but I'm not gonna go too hardcore on it. You know, the cost of everything and stuff. Oh, this is XL, I see. Wow. I guess popping that card wasn't such a great idea, but that's fine. We got damage early on and some flight for our boss room stuff. Yeah, so those will be coming in pretty soon. Get all that together, ready to go. I'm not the kind of person, let's try something here. All right, well, that's fine. I'm not the kind of person who likes getting gifts so much. I don't know. Like when I was a kid, I used to be like really into receiving gifts. You know, my birthday, Christmas and stuff of that nature, but I'm a little bit less comfortable with just like people outside my family giving me gifts. I don't know why that is, but I mean, that's how I feel. I had someone years ago, and I don't know, I've talked about this a long time ago, I think. I had someone years ago trying to gift me something for my birthday, and he wasn't like family or anything. And oh yeah, that's right. We kind of messed up our flight. That's fine. No, he wasn't family. He was just whatever, and like another outside family kind of person. And he was trying to give me something that I didn't feel comfortable taking. That's like nothing bad or anything, nothing like absurdly expensive or anything weird like that. It was I guess it was just kind of, I think the idea I have is I don't like the idea of people spending money to give me things. I think that's it. Part of it is like the idea that I don't feel comfortable accepting something that somebody spent money and time and energy for me to be getting. As weird as it sounds. I prefer just giving gifts, you know? But not like to a crazy extent where I'm like flat broke and stuff. And I kind of look for gifts for people that are going to be something that is it's going to be useful. And I've talked about this in other videos too in the past. Something that's useful, but nothing where it's like fun, you know what I mean? It's something like, oh my goodness. Like for example, I don't give video games. I don't buy video games, game systems, stuff like that. Mainly because the people I give it to are usually family. Let's get both of these. It's gonna be dangerous here, but let's try it. I suppose you can make the argument that the gifts, I mean, nice to have like kind of variations, but the people who I give the gifts to, they have their own kind of like their own kind of setup of things in life and views. And I don't want to give it to someone that encourages someone to, say, be lazy or eat unhealthy or something. Kind of that enabling behavior. I get it. Gifts are supposed to be fun. And so what if they're, kind of doing that stuff? Well, I mean, for me, it's not like, so what? It's like, I prefer that it would help them in some way. Help them grow a little bit. Or either help them to grow a little bit or helps them to be a little bit more comfortable in life. Make things a little easier. Hey, Sci-Fly. Flamboyant Protector. Yeah, boy! That's how that's my philosophy for presents, really, is that kind of thing. And for me, receiving gifts, it just feels strange and foreign to me. I suppose I could have used this card in the next floor instead of hastily using it. Come on up. Up, up, up. Empress. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Empress is going to be useful for us. So that's that with that, I guess. Caffeine pill. Get some speed. We did get the range upgrade anyways. Let's try to go to our cursed room. Hopefully we get some soul arts here. Gift giving, humbug. Oh, that's right. Nope. Okay, well we tried, and it contributes to like, contributes to, oh that's, whoops, contributes to exploration bonus. It's not there, okay. It's probably up there, or down there or something. I mean, gifts. Nothing wrong with gifts, gift giving and stuff. It's just for me, it's foreign. Like receiving gifts is just very foreign to me. I don't know what kind of changed, you know? It's like growing up, I always wanted to get gifts. I wanted to get this and get that when I was little. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of change of things. Where it's like I don't feel comfortable accepting gifts as easily. I don't even know what I want for Christmas or my birthday that someone can give me. Really do not know. Lamborghini. Yeah, but downside is I'm gonna have to pay out the butt for insurance. A bunch of other things, but it'd be fun, but short while. Short while fun. I don't know. Maybe a house with sufficient property taxes in a decent area for jobs, and a billion, trillion, gazillion things. I suppose. Then you can make me half. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's the stone tiers. It doesn't. No, it's not the ice tiers where you can just push into them and break them apart. Yep, so. I went a little crazy with gifts like years ago, I remembered. And they help people too. That's the thing I like to do about with gifts is find something that's gonna kind of assist them with little things. Well, hopefully assist them. Because I don't want to give a gift to where I know, in the bottom of my heart, they'll never use it, never utilize it, or anything like that. And it sucks. It really sucks is the sucky part, is giving a gift to someone and then they don't use it. Or trying to come up with a gift for someone and it's kind of a hell, really. Is trying to kind of find a balance to see how this is gonna, be utilized instead of being thrown away like garbage. Now, you could make the argument that I can give them a gift card or something, something that they can utilize. Like in general, they could pick whatever they want to use with that money from a specific, like, store, business, anything like that, restaurant. Me, I feel like then that goes back to square one with my issue with that stuff is they're used to buy something useless, not useful. Something that doesn't help them entirely grow too much. Now, I got a gift for a 2-year-old, for example, and this could potentially be useless if the parents don't read to this child. But it could also potentially be useful if they read it to the child, or the child gets old enough someday to read the book. And I am hoping that, it swings, one way or the other, or both ways. It's a lot better if it swings both ways. I talked about one video getting like the Baby Einstein, not Baby Einstein, but it's like Baby Genius. Not because Baby Einstein was a big scam that Disney made years ago, implying that their products can make their babies smarter, but it shows no difference, and they're charging absurd rates to exploit parents for that. But I'm not gonna go too far into that lawsuit stuff. And settlements, class action lawsuits, yeah, class action stuff. I got him a different book instead. It's a little cheaper, but I think this one has much more of a kind of a connective well-being for this child that needs to kind of develop a sense of self. I can give him a book. I can give him like a series of children's books to talk about the very basics of quantum physics. Maybe I could save that for another time. I mean, she's not really reading the book. She can't really read the books too well, but she gets read to. At least used to get read to. Not really so much anymore. Not at all. You can make the argument, well, I mean, some people may make the argument where it's like, oh, well, she doesn't know what you're saying to her, so why bother reading to her? Well, part of it is like, part of it is interaction with children. You're developing, kind of a social bond between you and the child. And then another thing, too, is you're engaging with the child. Well, I mean, it's part of it too, is engaging with the child. And they're learning words, I mean, all these different streams of words and stuff that come up during these readings. And they learn to appreciate reading time. I know, because this kid I give the books to and everything, she really appreciates reading time. She used to give me books and then point at the book and want me to read it to her and stuff. Of course, now, then again, I know earlier in the year, I got a book for this 2-year-old. It wasn't her birthday, it was a different kind of book. And the mother and the father both absolutely refused to read her that book. Now, there's nothing inappropriate with the book whatsoever. It was a very basic book on fractions, but it's kind of a fun story thing, Yeah, a child age of 2 is not going to learn fractions, I get it, but like, in the book, 30 Million Words, they talk about ways to kind of put things to a child in order to develop, a healthy relationship with them, and also learning on their own without feeling too overburdened or feel like it's impossible for them to learn things. And so, as such, it helps with that kind of development. But anyways, going back to the point here with the book, it was a fractions book, and they refused to even read it, to the point where they put it in their storage unit and they never got it out, and it's been in there since. It's been in there for like several months. collecting dust. Are they ever going to pull it out and read it to her? Oh, absolutely not. I think the idea is they hate fractions so much they're not going to even entertain the idea to read a book to her about fractions. That's my opinion. Because they would used to read books to her, other kind of books. Like, no problem. And now it's like, you know, basically none. Okay. Well, this is a fast run here. We can get to boss rush and stuff, but first let's try looking for a secret room. Maybe. No? I feel like maybe it's right here. No? Wow. Butter my butt. Here? No? I gotta hurry. Okay. I mean, I could use the teleport card, I suppose, to collect, but I want to use this Empress for the fight, so it makes it a little easier on me. This book that's coming in, I'm hoping, well, I might just actually read it to her on Christmas. Instead of expecting them to read it after I'm gone. Because it's, chances are it's like slim to none. It could happen, but I think part of me thinks that, you know, they're becoming kind of lazier with their parental behavior. Alright, what we got here? We got less than 30 seconds. Let's get going. Oh. Now, I could have been Guppy potentially here, but nah. Oh, alright, we'll just take this. Empress. But, yeah. And she doesn't have too much of a personality yet, because, you know, she's really young. So I can't, like, figure out, like, if she likes this or likes that too much. There's some personality, but it's not fully developed, of course. It's not like an adult where it's, like, got all this kind of, you know, preferences and stuff. Well, let me tell you about my 10,000 different kinds of preferences, or billions of them. I prefer avocado toast. Which I've yet to try. I never had avocado toast. Buttering toast with avocado. Is it a butter? I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's doable. It's got kind of a similar consistency as butter, but the taste is totally different. But yeah. Of course, I've noticed too, the books that she was given, a lot of them was put in the storage unit when they moved, and then never really taken out. She only got a few books out of there. This mother. Instead of like, well, we're gonna go to the library and get some books to read and stuff, and she doesn't. I mean, that I could tell. I think maybe she did, but then she just quickly stopped doing it. So it's like, well, why should I read my child? And develop their sense of self. I'm being a little too facetious here, but. Of course, another gift she's gonna get too from me for Christmas is my sense of self being there. She really enjoys me being there and interacting with her and stuff. And children crave that attention. It's amazing. Like, there's a lot of, like, craving for attention from children. And they need that. Of course, they need some space, too. I can't really tell you for certain like how much space you're supposed to be given to a child or whatever. But I'm not doing it where it's so, you know, overly you know, overly what's the word I'm looking for? So overly attached to where she has to be on my level and with me 24/7 and weird things like that. Now, I kind of allow it to where she comes to me if she feels like she wants to come to me. You know what I mean? And then I also kind of give some interaction that I want to play with her and stuff a little bit. So kind of a balance, not like, oh, I want absolute control over you and want you to do whatever with me all the time. Because that kind of gives them some space, and then it kind of gives them some room to be like, hey, I can go to this person and feel comfortable whenever I feel like it, if they're around. Instead of like being forcibly, you know, with them all the time. I've seen examples of people who did that kind of stuff with their children a little bit. I mean, I haven't been around like, children a whole lot, but like, something going on with my tears here, or is it just, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I see like little things, like patterns of people's lives when they're adult, to where it's like they feel like they need to be deeply attached with somebody a lot. They're not comfortable being by themselves and things. Like, almost all the time. I mean, it could be a number of different things that be causing it. Not just like that kind of ordeal, but... Oh, hello, Gish. I didn't see you there. Oh, okay. But yeah, present giving. Now the thing is, I would give her another book for Christmas too. But then again, that kind of falls under the whole issue with, you know, is the parent going to read it? And if I'm just going to be the only one to read it once on Christmas, and then that's just going to be shoved away. You know what I mean? I know I'm going a little too hard on talking about this kind of thing, but it's like, I do feel strongly about, you know, child's well-being, the development. Even though it's not my child, it's... Children are vulnerable to things and stuff, and they are very sensitive with, you know, what things they can pick up, and both good and bad. Like growing up, I used to like read a bunch of books, like all the time. I don't know what kind of prompted me to be reading a bunch of books like that. I think what kind of fueled me was because one, it was the 90s. It was like, you know, the only internet we had was dial-up, and it wasn't really worth spit. And we didn't really have video game systems back then, things like that, and then on top of that, you did get some incentives and prizes after you read so many books. And I didn't fake reading the books, I actually did read books. Because, I mean, it's pretty easy to manipulate the system if you, you said, oh, wow, I read these books, da-da-da. As long as you can time yourself to how many books you're reading there, calculate things, like on the average and stuff. So it doesn't look like, oh, you read like 2,000 books in 5 minutes. It was such a different time back then. I've talked about before, about nostalgia and stuff. It's just, the 90s to me feels like the, the weird thing was, like 10 years ago, the 90s was just like 10 years, like a little over 10 years ago back then, right? Now it's like, now the 2000s feel like, yeah, 2000s, yeah, I mean 2020s now, it feels like the 2000s is like what the 90s was when it was 2010s. In the year 2030, in the year, yeah, the decade 2030 era, whatever, 2010s are gonna look very strange. I wasn't really too attached in the 2010s. There were a lot of significant changes for me in my life, but enough with that gibberish and talk there. Humbug. Future's now, old man. We could re-roll the run, but that'd probably be highly dangerous. We got Sci-Fly, we got some good things going on here. I don't think I see any Lieutenant Rocks. Now, let's try. Okay, well, I should have took the Stigmata, but
Something's wrong.
something is indeed wrong. For not taking Stigmata. I was trying to see if I can get Rock Bottom or something crazy, even though we're kind of late in the run for that. All right. That'll be a shot speed up solely, but it's fine. Heck, we might even get the Hush if we want to. Monkey Paw, probably not. Actually, do we even want to go to Hush? Because we have to do Mega Satan and stuff too. And our health is not that, it's not high. Oh, hello. I guess. Be a good reroll room, I guess, too, here. If we get anything. Oh no, your precious points! Oh, we won't be able to get the Hush anyways. Humbug. Oh, that was a silly goose thing I did there. Trying to make a play and then, like, count this. Do we want Compass, though? Is that a golden teleporter? That looks like a golden... No, it's just teleporter, okay. Let's kind of tap these. Let's try this. That's nice. Come back to re-roll that. Anyways, presents,
The sun.
past, presents, and futures. Now, I don't really get stocking stuffers on the other hand. That's one thing I don't really get. Like, I know what kind of stuff I can get for stocking stuffers, but I don't typically get them. Somebody else does that for me.
Pheromones.
Like, they have a general idea what to give people and stuff, and I don't want to overdo it. I'm just getting gifts. Uh-oh. There we go. He's the gift giver. I forgot I had a charge here. Sad onion. Well, that's 2 or 3 of those items are good, but like Sad Onion is not going to help us too much with tier rates. Oh. I'm afraid not. How I feel about clothes for Christmas, like giving clothes for Christmas. I don't have a problem with it. Only except for I gotta make sure I know what the dimensions are before I get clothes. Otherwise it could be something too baggy or too tight. And then nobody has a fun time. Nobody! Chalky milk. Let's try this. I did get tears up there, I suppose. Whatever. Done what I could. No? Here? Confession. Fun. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, the dice room's not on this floor. I was just thinking to myself, maybe I should just go to the dice room. Even with Sci-Fly? Yes. That's risky. Why not? Wait a minute. My soul heart's gone. Did it just take that away from me? Then said I picked it up and then got the thing? Okay. Whatever, dude. Presents. Yeah. Been wrapping stuff up yesterday a little bit, and I'm using like this permanent marker to write the names and stuff on the presents themselves instead of like special little tags. I was thinking about tags, but I'm like, no, if I just mark it on there with the permanent marker, it should be illegible. Illegible? I mean, not illegible. That'd be complicating things if it was illegible. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, what is going on in this room? She gone. Oh yeah, it doesn't trigger that because of the magnet. I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got Guppy's eye. I can see what's behind the fires. Now I do it for tenor rocks. Or that'd be just too... Oh wait a minute, why am I even doing that? There's like nothing there. I'm so used to like not having that as an effect. Lever's card out. This is a strange room. I don't think it does anything with the skulls though. Okay, maybe they do. Hey, I'm just a fool. In page 2, huh? Or whatever that is. Devil page thing. Causes a Necronomicon effect in the room if you get hit. What do we got here?
Infested. Range up. Range up. Pretty fly.
Pretty fly for a fly. Pretty fly for a sci-fly. Oh, okay. We got some decent damage. Could be better. Might be able to pull it through here. Now, what if you had a lot of dispensable money to get some gifts? Would you go all out on people? I really don't know. I'd probably give them a little bit more stuff, of course. It's going to be helpful to them. Like, I can't give... I mean, I'm getting a cookbook for someone for Christmas, exclusively for cookies. I got them a couple of cookbooks last year. This one's for cookies and other snacks or whatever. Because they're doing a lot of bake sale stuff or whatever. You know, things like that, I suppose. But so that's kind of an example I'm giving that to someone. Because they can't really sit down and read a book for 5 minutes. Careful here. I mean, we gotta take the brimstone, even though we might die. Oh my god. Well, that's interesting. So the dice, like, does that, huh? I think I made a big mistake. Yeah, I made a big mistake. Let's try to stay alive. Pisces. Oh boy. Where are you going, my dude? There we go, health. Redeemed. For now. Zodiac sign? Oh, Loki? No. Not the Loki. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we've got 2 spooky, don't we? I don't think that's gonna apply to these guys. Mega fatties, 2 of them in this room is a little spooky. That's interesting. So it doesn't roll through the devil pool if you re-roll those items. Be very careful around these guys because they... Oh! They're hoppers! But yeah, I'm getting them a cookbook. One of them a cookbook because, yeah, like I said before, they kind of do bake sale stuff on the side, kind of side hustles thing. All right, let's see here. I think maybe we do want to re-roll in the room with the Devil Deal items. Oh, I thought that just screwed it up. All right, well, this kind of cancels things out there. It gives us some stats. This room is spooky. Oh yeah, that's right. That guy that didn't hurt me. I don't think Dead Onion is going to do much for us with this. It's usually just piercing and slow shot speed. Yeah, I'm glad that those bombs can go through boss armor. See if we can find our secret room, though. I don't know if I put that in there right or not. Maybe. No. Maybe. No. There we go. Trying to see if we can find a magic mush or some pills that can give us some health ups. Pretty fly's not too bad. This room's a little spooky. All right, you can just stay back there. Oh. Sci-Fly, you betrayed me. It's probably on a cooldown. Okay, we got another reroll opportunity here. Now, do we want to do something with that room? Probably not. Yo, listen. Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little blue guy that lives in the blue world. And all day and all night, he just thinks everything is just blue. Like me. Inside and outside. I don't know. I was getting there sort of, but then I kind of lost with some of the lyric stuff with that song. Shield of Tears? Yeah, that might help us. This is just crap. Well, we don't have too many way outs here. Let's go pick up Yo Listen so he can help us find. Yep. Super secret room. That helps. Okay. I think we take the devil card with us. Okay. Confirmed the Guppy's eye does not see through these things. Good to know. Otherwise it'd be super broken, I guess. Or maybe they haven't, like, planned to implement it yet. Who knows? See if we could find some skulls here. Let's see here. What have we got? I mean, that's... Oh, she wrote. Let's just take this, I guess, Loki. And I don't think there was anything in here. Yeah. Well, off chance we might get like some damage up when we go in there. I don't think it did. Alright, Satan. Flight's gonna help a lot, especially with these this nasty stuff coming on the ground. Yeah, gift giving. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. Now, when it comes to like birthday gifts too, like I don't celebrate people's birthdays as often as like Christmas, because like Christmas, it's like you can group everything together in one part of the year. Birthdays, they'll spread out because nobody's all born the same day, unless we're all like got the same birthdays. That'd be nuts. I mean, I am giving a gift to someone for their birthday this year. The laptop and everything else attached to that laptop. It's going to be advantageous for them. And I mean, I can argue that, you know, they may not use it as much as what you were hoping them to use it for. But I feel like for me, they're based on this person's kind of demeanor and stuff. I feel like they will be able to utilize it in a good way, not like just playing a bunch of video games on there all the time. Of course, that's what I'm kind of doing right now with this game, though. But not like all the time. I'm using it for productive stuff too, getting things done, sending things and stuff. How's this run going, by the way? Well, it's a little touchy. Oh my God. You might make the argument, well, you got like Shield of Tears, you got Sci-Fly, why are you getting hit? Sci-Fly can only do so much, especially since he got nerfed just a wee bit. Shit. Oh. I don't know why the game kept freezing like that. 2,787th place. Probably because people beated Mega Satan and things like that. Wow. That's unfortunate. We tried, though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.